ready for what?
I got something to say.
Oh, all right, everybody. What's going on? Tuesday night again. Andy's not here yet. He is tending to, I guess, playoff volleyball for his daughter. He's on his way. He'll be here. We will hopefully play music. We're not going to be in the same place, so I worry about that. But we'll make it work. So we have a lot. We're getting back to music tonight, so that's fun after a bunch of weeks of guests and single barrels and all that other stuff. So a lot of fun stuff tonight. We are going to be quickly talking about our Chattanooga single barrel that dropped this past Friday. There are still bottles available, so we'll drop the links. Any mods can certainly drop the links. If you didn't know, we have an amazing Chattanooga single barrel that is made at the public. There was a lot of bottles in that barrel. After selling 330 Evernorth bottles from 2 Barrels, we dropped this last Friday and sold about a lot. There's still some left, so we want to try to move it because the next pick is Diamond Dave double oaked Pursuit United Bourbon. That's next Friday. So tonight's going to be all about drinking this a little bit. Hopefully, you guys, some people have gotten it out there, so we're going to bring a few of our patrons up who live close to Shared Pour in Maryland and have received it today. The lucky ones. If you live close to DC, you get it usually within a day. And I think Shared Pour started sending out the Chattanooga single barrels purchases that were Friday yesterday. So appreciate y'all in the chat. Curious in the chat. I just want to find this. There's 29. How many of you guys actually went for the Chattanooga? And it's okay if you didn't. I'm just curious who went for it. Say yes, say no. That's fine. And if you did, have you gotten your bottle yet, or is it on the way? Hopefully you've got a shipping label. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Listen, I know a lot of people aren't very up on Chattanooga. Maybe we've had Tim on a bunch. We're big fans, and I hope you guys enjoy this because I think it's an exceptional representation of what they do and how good it is. And so I hope you guys grab it up before it's gone. It is now public. I think Jay will be sending out an email to his listserv by the end of this week. And once that happens, it probably will be gone. So I want you guys who support us and watch us to reap the rewards of this instead of somebody else who has no idea who we are buying our single barrel, because there's only about 30 that come out each year from them. We got one. We actually went down there and had an amazing pick team of the Turks and Jason Hinman and Nashville Mac and all these other, who am I forgetting? Anthony Peters and of course Andy, and really picked what I think is one of my favorite bottles we've done. Although I say that it's like what's your favorite kid, right? So anyway, let me I want to start off by drinking a little bit of this with some of our patrons who have gotten it, and you've heard it from me, you've heard it from Andy, you've heard it from our pick team, right? But these are 2 patrons that I've never tried this. They weren't on the pick team. So I want you to hear it from them about what they think. So Corvette, don't sleep on Chattanooga. I agree. Cheers. There it is. Alec, getting my Thursday. All right, there you go. I can't wait to hear what you guys think, because I think you're going to be just head over heels about it. Don't sleep on Chattanooga. I've had several. Yeah, I'm telling you. And this is a great single barrel. I think that, and Jason was on the pick team. Jason, your bottles are going out tomorrow. I got them today. So yours will go out tomorrow, and you'll have them for the weekend for Father's Day is next weekend. So we'll have plenty of time for that. News about whiskey. You didn't, come on, I'll grab it. And if any of our mods, I don't know, I've got to probably make more mods. If you're a mod, go grab the link to Shared Pour. It's public now. Put it in the chat every so often so people know that, hey, just click that link. You can go buy one. Let's get this thing sold. We've got enough that it's going to last a little bit, but then once Jay sends out his email and it goes to the masses, I think people are going to say, oh, a Chattanooga single barrel. Yeah, I don't see them very often. Let me grab that. Corvette Trey got yours today. Trey, you got yours today? Do you want to come on? If you do, text me and I'll text you the link. We've got a couple of, without further ado, we got a couple of amazing patrons that have living close to DC has its privileges. We've got Mark and we've got Frank from the bar, which we can finally see that bar now. Frank, how are you guys?
Doing great.
All right. So let me ask you this. You just got your bottles, and I know you, Mark, you just cracked it. So you guys,
I did indeed.
We'll get into it. I don't know who's calling me from New York, but we'll turn that off. Frank, when we had Tim Pearson on a couple months ago, the very first time, and kind of introduced you to Chattanooga because they weren't on a tape. They're not on the shelves in Maryland. They are now.
Yep.
You had never tried Chattanooga. Had you ever even heard of Chattanooga before then?
I had not. And that was, part of the reason why I'm in this Patreon group is to get exposure to more whiskey than I would be able to find locally or even in my travels. Okay. So getting, mind share from the group, as well as what you guys are getting and providing feedback on, has been a really great eye-opening experience for me. And Chattanooga was definitely that the first time we had Tim on.
That's awesome. That's what this is all about. I love that you said that. We try to do that. I know a lot of people that follow us are already whiskey nerds and know about Chattanooga, but I love it when we can. It's sort of like how we were with Still Austin 2-3 years ago when we loved them and brought that single barrel to a lot of people who had never had Still Austin, and now Still Austin everybody loves, right? So same with the Old Line. I mean, we did an Old Line pick. Nobody even knew who Old Line was outside of Baltimore, and everybody now says, "Give me my Old Line." Spoiler alert, real quick. We will have more information. We're actually going to drop the registration link for our, what we are calling Rock the Rick House at Old Line for July 19th. Free registration. We've got a bunch of great guests. SLB Drinks will also be in attendance. I don't know if you guys know who they are. They're a very, very big channel, 180,000 subscribers. They're actually doing a pick at Old Line the morning of our event, just to show you, which is great for Old Line because they have a huge reach. And Trenton and Kurt are going. We've talked to them. They are pleased to say they want to be at this event. So they will also be at this event that we'll talk more about in a second. But that was just last night we got that confirmed from them. So we're super excited about that. Yes, SLB will be at the Rock the Rick House event on July 19th at Old Line. And SLB is awesome. I've never met them. I've just started having interactions with this week. Mark from Old Line said, "Hey, they're SLB, have you ever heard of them?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, they're doing a pick right before your event. You may want to contact them. So we did, and they were all about it. So they're super excited. And I think that's really cool. So hopefully July 19th, we'll have the link. Once Andy gets on, he'll talk more about it. We're still working on trying to get Tim there. We'll see if that happens. But we definitely have David Souza from Corey Cash. We have Jonathan Maizano from K-Luke. Jay West from the Reveries will be there. By the way, did you guys get any of his batch 2 reveries? Did you guys see that went live today and was gone in like literally 3 minutes? I missed out on it.
No.
Batch 2 was gone faster than batch 1, and I didn't get it. So, oh well. It can't be better than batch 1, can it? No. Anyway, back to this. So let's talk about Chattanooga. If any of our patrons can please put in the link to buy this Chattanooga, since it's still available and now public. Even if you're not a Patreon member, please consider just check it out. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Frank, Mark, first impressions, since this is your first cracks at it, what do you think? I mean, you've had a few other Chattanoogas. Mark, you've had Chattanooga before, right?
I have not. This was my first Chattanooga as well.
Oh, we're breaking.
Oh, you're going to be spoiled out of the gate, Mark. Oh, my God.
Honestly. So I opened it a while ago. And by the way, the 21090 Glencairn does make it taste better.
There you go. I like that. Yeah. I got one too. All right. Very nice.
But as it's opened up, it's really like, it was beautiful right out of the bottle, but now it's smooth. It's so much smoother, and you get this wonderful malty nose on it. But it's not a punch in the face malt. It's just, it's a wonderful smooth bourbon. I love the flavor profile on it. It's just, I'm still going through trying to figure out what I'm tasting here, but it's amazing.
I know one of the things we got, I think Anthony Peters got, is sort of like a caramel corn. Like it's not a youthful corn, but it's like there's certainly, I think, a caramel corn aspect to it that I really, really enjoy. What the heck?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I also, when I first cracked it, I let it sit for like a half an hour, and then I poured my first dram, and the first thing I got was like warm maple syrup.
Yep.
Oh,
Like
I like
really
that.
good
Yes.
grade A maple syrup that's warmed up, and that sugar as it starts to break down a little bit. That's what I got initially. A little bit of citrus, orange rind. It is very complex and
Yep.
very, very deep. And
that.
I can't wait for the second pour because I'm sure I'm going to get even more stuff off of it.
Yeah, that's interesting. And, I agree with you. I think this bottle has, unlike most whiskeys, has changed as it's opened up, and it's certainly for the better. I want to say everybody out there that's sort of never had Chattanooga and never is scared by the term high malt and what that will mean. I still think this drinks very approachable, like it's if you put this from me, I wouldn't know it's a high malt. I mean, it's a bourbon to me. It tastes like a bourbon. So do not be scared away by, Tennessee high malt. I'm not sure I'm going to like that. No, it's not anything you should be. It's not anything that would, hurt your palate if you're a just straight bourbon drinker. I think this is right up your alley. And I mean, I love it. I think, go ahead, Frank. Sorry.
No, I was going to say it really drinks at the 117 as well, right? So
It does. It absolutely does.
And 117 is, we talked about this, or you guys have talked about this before. The 110 to the 1 high teens is really a sweet spot when it gets into this sort of mash bill, this type of flavor profile, this sort of aging. This is kind of the perfect, ABV proof point to really showcase all the flavors
that's
in this bottle.
Boozy syrup, LP. Yeah. Well,
I agree with that. I mean,
that is LP. You got yours already?
I love what you said, Frank, because I think the maple syrup. I totally get that, the warmed up maple syrup and that caramel corn. The first sip there at the caramel corn, it kind of evolves into that as it goes across your tongue, and then that finish, you start to get the little hints of maybe the orange peel, maybe a little bit of yuzu in there on the end as it fades out.
That's a really good one, Mark. That's really really good one. Yuzu. That's a really good analogy for the kind of the bitter note. That little bitty citrus bitter note. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, and like you say, it's still opening up, and it's every time I take a sip, it's like a new set of flavors to analyze. I mean, Todd, you guys hit it out of the park with this one.
Well, it's not me. I can't take credit for it. I just sat here and drank it when they brought it home. But Andy and the Turks, the Turks, Ethan and Katie Turk they've gone on a lot of picks, and we really value their opinion. We were grateful that, they're from Tennessee, that they could make it. They drove across the state to be there. And and Katie said something last week or whenever we had her on saying, if I'm not going to buy a case of it, I'm not picking it. I think it shows you what this is. Now, listen, I'm not buying a case of it because I don't have that kind of dough, but I am saying that
if they're looking to adopt anybody.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I mean, we got Nashville Mac, and I really value what he's starting his own channel with, Hack and Mac, and he's got a great palate, and Jason Hidman, and Anthony Peters, who we call the palate himself. I mean, the guy is just
he's a master. He's an absolute master.
If you guys are not on our Discord, any of our Patreon members, please get over there, because Anthony, I think, does something that you don't see a lot of places with his written reviews and hides them. And I don't know about
incredible.
You guys, I love seeing those. And he puts a lot of work into them. If we ever get our website up, I'm going to talk to Anthony about being a writer on our website for those reviews, because
he needs to have a catalog of those, man. Those are amazing.
Right?
Absolutely, the best move you can make is put him as your writer.
Right? I mean, just amazing blinds, and just overall how he reviews them and gives his notes. We're very fortunate to have him a part of our community and sort of helping us grow this, as everybody is. But he's really a great part of that Discord. So you guys, if you're not on Discord, I'll post a link later tonight. Please get on. It's really great. All right. Yeah, I do too. And Anthony, hopefully you're hearing that. We all, maybe not everybody comments because it's so there's so much to read and digest. Do you guys sneak down to see what his I try not to sneak down to see what his final results are.
No, but if it's something I've never had before, I totally do, because I'm like, do I want to risk on this one? And if he gives it the thumbs up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
Exactly.
Yep.
He did a review on District Made Rye the other day, and I was over at the and he was talking about how it's a dead distillery, and I was over at Total for a class, and there was a bottle on the shelf, and I'm like, I'm grabbing it because he said it was good and it's amazing.
That's great. Show me through what's going on. Anyway, we were just real quick, Bourbon Jerk. We were on their show last Thursday. Andy's the high scorer of his blind thing. I'm like next to last. I had 4. I'm tied with Dusty Dan in my Bourbon Journey. Andy got 7. Andy is leading. He's currently leading the Bourbon Jerk. I don't know what you call it. Blind taste testing thing. I don't know, but Andy's at the top.
That's hard to do.
Impressed. He got 7 of the 10 right. I only got 4 of the 10 right, but I think he had an easier blind than me. I had stuff I had never even heard of before. God damn it. It's fucking this guy.
So great. Every time he does it, it gets better and better.
Welcome, Andy.
You didn't have an easier blind. You just didn't get your questions.
No,
right.
I did. You know? I definitely didn't have. You had an easier blind. That's
no,
correct.
I mean, it's just
you were right on that.
Some people just know what they're doing. So.
Although, you know what, Tom, I don't even remember what the results were. I don't remember what we got right and got wrong. Me and he both were like, I have no idea. I know we had 7, I had 4, but we had no idea what was right and what was wrong. So.
Well, I'll tell you what's right tonight is we got 2 good-looking, esteemed panel members sitting up here right here. Frank and Mark, my buddies.
What's
How
up?
are you guys? It is
Hold on, Andy.
good
We've
to
got one
see
more.
you.
We've got one more handsome guy to add to this panel. He's glowing. He's glowing up in the whiskey world of YouTube and Instagram. I'm enjoying it. The Hack and Mac show, or the Mac and Hack show. There he is, guys.
That is sex and sass right there. There he is. There he is.
I'm not worthy. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Good.
How are you, man? Cheers.
I'm good. I'm not worthy. Some of these pals, I think I heard Yuzu thrown out earlier. I'm like, that's another level here.
That is another level.
Not on though.
I gotta be honest. I'm not sure what Uzu is, and I know if I ate it, I'm not sure I have. I don't know. What is Uzu?
It's a Japanese citrus fruit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if a lime and an orange had a ugly baby, that's basically what it looks like, and it's kind of like a tangerine with extra tart.
Yeah,
right.
Like a tangerine and a grapefruit.
Don't you have that with your Wonder Bread sandwich with bologna and American cheese?
He shows up 15 minutes late, 20 minutes late, and just acts like he owns this thing. I don't know what's going on here. Mac, how are you? You got your bottle today? You got your bottles? You were on the pick team, Mac, so we don't have to go over that again, but are you pleased with your first crack of the bottle? This is your first bottle that you opened.
Yeah. I went through that sample that when I got back way too fast, so I finally got them in today. Just cracked it. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, I think you said caramel corn. That caramel like popcorn.
Yeah,
that is like just right the first thing I get. Anyway, I love this.
Yeah, and we've got plenty left to sell. Not plenty, but there's some left to sell. It's made it
There
to.
we go. Look at that.
But
Can
I
we
will
talk
say, yeah, go ahead. Talk. Yeah,
about the malt piece here, because
sure.
I think because I'm newer here, and you guys, there's like a ton of awesome palettes here, and I think a lot of people who are maybe further into their whiskey journey than a lot of folks too. And I think a lot of folks are, they hear malt and they get a little freaked out. I know I was at one point, and even like going to Chattanooga, I think if you haven't had Chattanooga and you pull it off the shelf, if it's 91 or something, it's probably going to be a little different and new to you if you're like that classic Kentucky profile and used to that. But I think this single barrel has the best of both worlds, where if you like malt, you're going to like it. If you don't like malt, you're still going to really like it. And actually maybe you'll start to like malt too, the way that Chattanooga sort of expertly uses that in. Again, it's a bourbon, right? It's still got the corn mash bill, but they malt they're great. So anyway, it's to me, it's got a little bit of that sweetness, chocolatey piece to it. But man, it does have a kind of classic Kentucky thing too, if you like that.
I think well said. The other thing is with their barrels too, that they're using the toast and the light char. So I like that. It adds that sweetness. It's a flavor profile that, while it is reminiscent of a sort of Kentucky bourbon, it's not, right? So it's got other things that I love it. I'm really proud of what the pick team brought back for our patrons. Jay's going to send this out, I think, on Friday to his listserv, and I don't think it'll last long once that happens. So I'd really love for us to take advantage of it. I know we've dropped things back to back, and that was a lot of bottles in the last 2 weeks. But I really don't want people to say a month from now, God, I wish I had that Chattanooga, because you don't get many single barrels, and this will be gone soon.
Yep, for sure. And also one more thing, the proof here is perfect, because a little bit more of that proof that you get on this than what you would do with sort of that shelfer. It delivers.
Yeah, that Andy, we've always said the 115 to 120 is really where the sweet spot we like a lot. I mean, listen, we all love the 130s, the 140s.
I like that 110 to 115 is my favorite spot. I think it just has just enough heat to let you know that we're playing with some big boys, but it's not too much. It detracts, and that doesn't mean that I don't love me a good appetite for hazmat every now and then. And we got some of that stuff coming too. Like I love the high proofs, but
sweetness up front.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a beautiful drinking whiskey because everything kind of works together.
Look what I did this weekend to it. It's half gone.
Well, you're an
listen,
alcoholic.
That is true. There's partly that, but how much is left in yours, Andy?
Well, there you go. If that's any questions.
Oh, then you didn't drink nearly as much as I did. Then you just made me look like an alcoholic. All right. Then.
So I just looked at the mash bill on their website, and it's got the yellow corn, the malted rye, caramel malted barley, and honey malted barley, and their tasting notes are caramel, honey, and citrus. And I can't believe I didn't ping that honey before, because it has a little bit of a higher viscosity. Yeah, and that's when as soon as you hear somebody say honey, it's like, oh, of course.
Yeah. Agreed. I mean, and that's, I hope that we eventually get this sold, and everyone who drinks this said, you know what, go back for another one next year, because we love what Chattanooga's does, and Tim did roll out the red carpet for Mac and Andy and the whole big team. Yeah. We want to go back and get something even better next time. And this is a 4-year. Let's get a 5-year or something. I don't know. Get something that's finished. Who knows? I don't know. But they have a lot of great things going on. I mean,
maybe
we're sort of in the program.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll have the time. But
yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm just saying we want to be able to go back. It's hard to get in there. We're in. Let's stay in. I mean, I think it's. Believe me, there's not a lot. I mean, Mash and Journey's doing a pick of this right now. I don't know how they got one. Great. Tim sent them samples. We sent Andy and Mac and a pick team down there. They went through some things and tried multiple ones. They put in that work.
Did the hard work.
Exactly. Right. I think there's something to be said about that. And
we all appreciate you taking one for the team and going down and picking this. I mean, that's sacrifice, my friend.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah. And it's not easy either. Todd's like, Andy, I want to go, but you're going. You understand me? I said you get out that door, you go do this. And I was like, okay, sir, I'll go. And then down I went.
So you just need to make sure the urology conference is in Chattanooga next time.
Wow.
Las Vegas. No, we don't have any conferences in Chattanooga. But listen. If our mods can keep dropping the link to the pick, we'd love to close this out. We got and now that listen, not this Friday, but next Friday is another one. It's been a while. We picked this in January, Andy, the Pursuit United Double Oak Bourbon. The Diamond Dave, I should say, Double Oak Bourbon, finally is here. Dave Vogelsang sang. I always say his name wrong. Vogelsang, his first ever barrel pick. There
he is. There's that
Look
sexy
at Diamond
beast.
Dave.
Look at that.
We got
Anthony Peters.
Anthony and
Anthony Peters. You got Chris. Robert Hayes. You got Funko Todd. So you did make that one good.
Chris
that was
Simons.
good.
Yeah, amazing. So I've actually never even tasted that bottle. Andy didn't bring home a sample. That's how much he thinks of us. Didn't bring home a sample, or he got drunk and just forgot it. That happens with him sometimes.
We just drank it. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, Anthony. Yeah,
You know. to the victor goes the spoils. If you were there, you'd have had
But
plenty
Andy,
of
let's be
drinks.
honest. You don't really remember everything about it. So when we get our sample bottles, we'll be like really quickly getting you notes because it's been a while since anybody in the pick team has tasted that. It's been
No, Anthony Peters right there is going to
5
be another hitter pick, and it is. I mean, this one is going to have the nice thing is this is almost a cross between what we dropped recently with Chattanooga and then what we dropped at OCD. Like it's almost this hybrid, really pretty pour that's just kind
no,
of so.
don't tell me that. No,
man.
And honestly, I mean, I think that's a fair descriptor. If memory serves me as it does.
I mean, the OCD number 5 was an
fantastic.
amazing pick, and if it's anything similar to that, holy cow!
Well, I actually told Todd at the time, this is a true story. I said, here's my concern about OCD. I said, that we had just picked when I was with Dave Meyer out in Frankfurt. I said, here's my concern. The profiles on these two are similar enough that back-to-back releases, I wonder if that's going to hurt us because they kind of have these, and now little do we know that this would take forever and a day to come to fruition for the pursuit. But
there's Hack and Mac. All right, guys, go sub to Hack and Mac. Come on, let's go.
Must be
Give them some subs, guys. Go over there. Drop the link in chat. Let's go. Get them some subs. Come on.
Oh, yeah, we got like 40. So
Let's get them to 100 for crying out loud. Come on.
go.
no, thank you. You're too kind.
No, I love it. Anyway, sorry, Andy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, that's what do you know those guys, Todd?
I know them, Andy. You've never seen them, but I watch them, and I love them.
He gives me a hard time. I'm always lurking. I know things.
He has no idea. He has no idea.
I'm like what's his name, Lannister. I drink and I know things. So all right.
You know things. Well, I'm going to go in for another pour here, guys.
That's shocking.
Other comments on the Nashville? I'm not Nashville. This the Chattanooga single barrel.
Bro,
I tell you, this is my first Tennessee or my first Chattanooga whiskey barrel or bottle at all. And if this is representative of what they do, it will not be my last by any means. I mean, this stuff is amazing.
Well, and I can tell you this. Yeah,
Final 111.
The 111 is what hooked me and got me into Chattanooga. It is a fantastic pour. It's a good example of the consistency of what they do.
Agreed.
But they also do some funky, crazy, experimental stuff, which I really like. And so there is something for everyone's palate.
Andy,
there.
They have some of their single barrels that are some of that funky stuff too, right? I mean, that are
dude,
finished.
I mean, the rye
could've
finished
probably
in
gone that route.
Jägermeister was one of the craziest things I've ever had. A rye finished in
Pass
Jäger.
on that. Jägermeister.
Well,
that
look-
reminds me of bad college days. I can tell you that right now.
That's the very first thing I thought. I was like, you know what? That's going to be awful. And I tasted it. I was like, well, I'll be damned. That is not awful at all. And that's the beautiful thing is that they tend to do things well. So,
And Corvette
Yeah.
Trey
So-
sipping ours next to that Founders
Oh, the
is, by the
Founders,
way, freaking-tastic, man. And was it $65? What is the price on that thing? $70? It's not very expensive for a limited run, like anniversary edition.
yeah, how much of that did you drink of mine? By the way, Mark,
Well,
what do I owe you? What did I supposed to get to you? Because I bought it.
As a Founders.
He has
That's
it.
probably the one Todd's drinking all of. So
No,
that's
it's
yeah.
I see how it
Probably.
is.
You know what, Andy? You can give it to me. I might see Mark on Andy. I don't know what you're doing on the Saturday before Father's Day. But Tina
Yeah,
said,
we're gonna be out at Old Line.
we're gonna go to Old Line. She said, she's bringing the kids and said, where do you want to go for some place to get a drink or two in the afternoon? Sagamore. I said, no, I don't want to go to Sagamore. I want to go to Old Line. They have to fill your own bottle. I already talked to Mark. He said, come on out. The kids are coming. Mark's going to be there. I think you should come too, Andy.
I'll go for
Bring
Mark.
the kids.
Yeah, if Mark's gonna be there, I might make him. Mark and Tim and shit. I'll definitely be there. So that's I mean, But Frank, are you gonna go too? Are you gonna go?
Frank's not in town.
I will be in New York.
All right, that you have a good excuse. Maybe Brett will come down. We'll get everybody to come in. That'll be fun.
I'm
Or
there.
I know you've talked about the 19th.
Nice.
That's when I want y'all to be there. That's gonna be
Oh,
fun.
I'll definitely be there for that.
Man, I'm
Speaking
so
of-
bummed. I'm out of town that weekend, but you guys are
Are
having a
you?
great time.
No.
I know.
Oh,
It's
no.
a family reunion that was scheduled like last year, and I would so much rather be there with you guys.
Don't let your family know that. There it is.
There it is, people. Rock the Rick House at Old Line. It is going to be fun. Some more names probably going to be added to that list, and a few other things.
Well, we confirmed SLB Drinks is going to be there. Which
SLB Drinks will be there. I am working on getting one of those cutouts instead of pin the tail on the donkey. We're going to have pin the socks on Todd's feet. So we're going to try and do that, which will be fun. So it's going to be this is going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time for that.
I think you should have pin the P90X logo on the T-shirt.
That's not a bad idea either. I like that.
There's so many ways we could go with this, isn't it?
That'll be the bonus round, Frank.
I think I saw Jeffrey Wack in the chat earlier. Jeffrey, how are you, buddy? From Helgo and Whiskey Friends. Good stuff. Cheers, brother. I don't know where I saw him earlier, but great channel.
And I know you already mentioned it, but we had fun on the Bourbon Jerk the other night. That was a good time. That was actually a lot of fun.
We were on for way too long, I think, because he usually goes like an hour and a half. I think we were on there for like 2.5 hours.
Well, he did say you talk more than most of his guests, so he wasn't quite prepared.
Trying to be entertaining, and if there's nothing else, I'm entertaining. I mean, come on.
I don't.
You are good for content.
There you go. Thank you. Give me that. Give me that, Frank. I'm good for content.
I'll give you that.
Giveaway? Would there be a shoe giveaway? We have given away my shoes before on this channel. I can't believe that actually did happen.
Yeah, but you just got a new pair in March, so you should be able to give away another pair. Yeah, you should be good to go.
Annie, it's the middle of the year. I'm gonna be using my summer shoes. Will be coming out soon. So yeah, these will be done. Who's already booked for the 19th? Oh, nice. LP is coming.
LP,
yes.
Way to go, LP.
Andy, can we bring up and can we release the registration form, or what are we doing with that?
It's your world. I'm just living in it. Do what you want to do.
All right. Yeah, anybody wants to? We do want. Listen, if you're coming, that's great. But we want to at least get a count. So it's a very simple. It's free. There's no payment. But we just want you to register so we know if you're bringing, friends or family or significant other, what have you, and just to get a number of people that might be coming. So that's all.
I mean, it's just very simple. Name. Are you coming? Social security number, and you put that in, and that's really all we want.
Credit card number and expiration date. That's all you need.
It's piece of cake.
We'll get these Chattanooga bottles sold in no time.
If it asks you for a password, it's your mother's maiden name.
That's the Reveries would be there. Did I see that right?
Yes.
Also for CCB, all that good stuff.
In the house.
See, Todd, your talking did go. Not for nothing, but that stream went twice as long as my typical stream. Had a blast.
I think he got really, 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 really good watch time on that stream for sure. No, I'm just joking. I don't know.
He texted and said, "Does he have a mute button?" I was like, "He doesn't. I've tried." So
did he really say that? Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he said that. I don't think Tom's too nice to say that.
Oh, that's
although
okay.
he might have.
Guys, I'm also going to post on Patreon. I have a list of places I would recommend staying. So some of you don't do what you did last year and get to know Baltimore a little bit more intimately than you probably wanted to.
AKA Tim Cornet.
So
don't give you that, please.
We're going to do some hug the water locations. And then some good spots at BWI. Everything's going to be a cab right away. But I do think if you're just listening now, looking the Harbor East is a great place. A lot of restaurants, bars, places to walk, and a quick Uber over there. So that's one of the places.
All right, I just put in the chat. There is the registration.
Yeah, Paul's going to be there. I love it. That's
yes,
great.
Paul, nice. I mean, listen, we're going to have samples of our K. Luke single barrels. We will have samples of our Corbin Cash single barrels. We will have the O-line pick that we're doing before then will be on sale that day. So you'll be able to buy it, sample it, buy it, all that stuff. What else? The Reveries. Jay will have some samples of his amazing awesome. Reveries. So
there's going to be possibly some raffles for some old now sold out 21090 single barrels that we may resurface one or two from the old private stash we might have. So
I like that.
So we might have that make an appearance. There'll definitely be some rock and roll.
There might be a hazmat in there that you can win, and a port finished rum that maybe people love and stuff like that.
Now they're coming from Todd's stash, so they're half gone.
What?
But
what?
they're just.
I mean, look at the bottles behind him. I mean, come on.
Don't mind that.
Did I hear Corbin Cash Hazmat will be returning potentially?
That will be
Yeah.
We have a single barrel pick coming. Yes, you will. That will be there.
And a rye.
Is
And
it-
a rye.
And
And
a sweet potato.
Exactly. Yes.
And for the newbies, I think is this the Frank who I think you got through half of that Corbin Cash has in like 2 weeks. I was so impressed with.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
no.
yes.
This is the Frank who, with the
Hold on.
night we were there
I'm putting him
with
on.
David Souza,
Here we go.
he got through the bottle and about half of the bottle that was left
Oh.
at the distillery.
Of the hazmat. Yeah.
That's awesome. That
Frank,
is-
we had just met Frank that night, and
That's an honor.
he drank half our hazmat bottle, and he's been
Yeah.
a legend ever since. He's been and the
Legend.
sweet potato whiskey he loves as well.
That sweet potato whiskey, I cannot tell you how happy I am. Either someone threatened it or, paid him off or whatever. That needs to be here sooner than anything else that you guys have in the docket, because it is that good. It is, for those who are detractors around, sort of the funky, weird sort of stuff. Sweet potato is not what you would call high on the list of what you would build a whiskey around. I'm telling you right now, if this is anything like I had at the event, you're going to regret not buying this bottle.
Andy,
Well-
real quick,
End of story, period.
And I will echo that further by saying, when I tell you I'm serious, that if I don't like something, I'm not afraid to say we're not going to take it.
Correct.
And so, I do consider at this point David Souza to be a good friend of mine. We talk regularly, even if it's not about whiskey and stuff like that. And so when I was out there this past year, we went through a ton of barrels this year, and we went through. He had 3 sweet potato barrels pulled, and I sipped all of them. Like, they're all great,
Andy,
but none of them are the ones that I think are going to resonate with our crew, because
remember you texted me saying, "I don't think we have a sweet potato." I couldn't believe he was.
yeah,
not
I,
becoming a sweet potato.
and of
I
course
couldn't
Todd's mad.
believe it.
He's mad at me. He's like, you can't do this.
And
Like,
there's
well, look,
not
I said,
one thing. You got to be
and I-
kidding me.
and so I said, David, I don't think these are going to move the way I'm in my head. I'm picturing it. I said, they're great, but they taste like really good whiskeys, and the sweet potato is not. It's not kind of the player that I want it to be in this pour.
Fair.
So, it's like, it's all cool. I got one left back at the on the show floor, and at that point, all the patrons were already there waiting for us. And I'm like, well, shit, this better be good, because if I don't like it, I'm still not taking it. But literally, the crowd gathered around and started sipping on it. Anthony Peters looks me
Where
dead in
is
the
he?
eye and goes,
You
"You don't take this, I will kill you." He said, "This is one of the greatest things I've ever had." And it was, honestly, it
You
really
don't
was. It was.
Andy saw hate in Anthony Peters' eyes and quivered.
I was like, hey, easy, fella. I think I like it too, but I don't want any trouble. But no, honestly, I tasted it and I was like, oh, that's the one. Like, I was like, that is the one. Whether Anthony and the rest of the crew was ready to pound me were there or not, because I didn't. That was so bloody good, and I was so glad that we were able to grab that, because I said no. I was like, we're not. I don't think this is going to work. So I was so happy we found one that just was absolutely dynamite. And of course, David smiles like, I thought you guys would like this one. I pulled this one and kind of had it set aside. So
Hey, real quick,
killer.
not to change the subject, but in 2 days, Andy, you haven't heard about this yet. You guys will hear something from us that they're doing. It's pretty freaking cool. It's under embargo. We can't say anything until June 5th.
Embargo.
Yeah, that's what they got from corporate. Okay, we won't.
So 2 things,
that's
Todd.
right,
First of
that's
all,
right.
Here it is, right
Jay-
here, guys. This is it right here.
Jay, you and Cindy, be nice. Be nice.
Sorry.
It's more like Tucker's whiskey versus Flacco.
Well,
What
let's just
happened? Oh,
let's
no.
let's
What
just
what
say,
happened
well,
here?
so JG said sounds like a Flacco whiskey, and then
means it's
sweet
elite.
Cindy
Means it's
said,
elite.
by Flacco whiskey you mean old. If it was last would be injured, and I'm like, now Flacco might be making an appearance sometime soon. Just let's let that marinate for a minute, but he may be making an appearance time soon. So
all right, so
Well,
we are going to
hopefully
get
a
the
clipboard.
music at 10 o'clock hour. We'll get the music. We'll start playing some music. Anyway, Andy, I want to do something. You know how many samples we get sent? I have how many? Oh, Andy's going to show this. We have a lot of samples, and I appreciate all the samples that our patrons send us. And I try to do as many reviews as I can on my shorts. I just can't keep up with them all. So I'm going to start doing something on live streams. Andy, when you're over here, you'll do this as well. I'm going to show this box of. This is only one of 3 boxes of samples that I haven't gone through yet. I've started mixing them up. I don't know who sent me all. I'm sorry if you've sent them to me and I haven't called you out. But
do you ever write them down? Who sends things to you?
Andy.
It's a yes or no question. That's all.
No, I don't, because there's too many. Okay, there's too many. I can't keep up with them all.
That's why you write things down.
Andy, there's too many bottles. All right, some of them have their names on them.
There's no such thing.
Todd, I volunteer as tribute to help you evaluate those.
I'm going to show you guys something here. Andy, bring that up. So this is my box of no, it's box of whiskey.
Hey, Andy, I got a big box of. Go, keep going.
There it is. So I've got a bunch of bottle. I'm going to just reach in blindly and grab one, not look at it, pour it.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
All right, there's a full bottle.
Okay.
Samples.
I love
All right,
it.
that's what we're going to do. Right? That's what we're going to do.
I love
Blind on steroids. I like it.
Blind on steroids. So I you know what? I'll show you guys what it is before I look at it. I'm going to turn away so you'll see what it is. And I'm going to go deep on this. So I'm not going to pick anything at the top.
So
Check it
deep.
out.
All right,
Okay,
turn that
go
off
ahead.
and remove
Deep
that.
in the box.
Here's what we got.
What's in the box, man? What's in the box?
You
I don't know.
you come over here.
All right, I don't know. Again, I can't see where the stick.
God, this is good live. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is
You know what?
this is
This is
good
good
live.
content.
Like he said, I mean, if he doesn't,
Can you see it?
he brings entertainment. Todd, oh no, hold on. We still.
Can you see it?
Turn a little bit. Turn it.
Hold on.
There you go.
Fireball whiskey.
All right, well, that's
Wow.
what it is.
I hope you guys.
No, please just throw that away.
I hope you guys-
Fireside.
There's a
Fireside,
cap.
yeah.
There's a.
Yeah, maybe something else.
I don't know. I'm
No,
sorry.
let's see what he does. Come on now. This is what we're doing.
The hands on it. So we're gonna pour it out. Oh, it's dark. Whatever it is. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put it.
She's
know.
thick. Got a car looking like
Put it that way. All right, there we go. There it is.
Janet
All right,
Jackson.
that's
She's got
all.
a car looking more like Freddie Jackson. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna this is what I'm gonna be sipping on. You can take it off me. This is just a game. We'll do this a couple times. That's all.
What are the
Let's
rules
do
of the
it.
game?
Nothing. I'm just gonna drink it now. You dummy.
Well, that's not a game. That's just you drinking.
You got to figure out what it is.
I will. Give me time. I just poured the fucking thing.
You're doing great. Don't get upset.
You're doing great. You're doing great,
You're
Todd.
doing good.
What's going on here? I'm trying to
is
do
doing-
something. Andy, what do you do for this channel other than show up late and go to single?
Oh,
Oh wow.
wow.
Let's see. What do I do? What do I do?
Inquiring minds want to know what Andy does.
Well,
That's gonna piss
Well,
off.
he comes up with fantastic picks from all these distilleries that we've been enjoying
Oh,
lately.
look
So,
at that.
I mean,
He's got a point there. He's got a
he
point.
has
Kinda
to
got a good
fans
point.
within the
He has a good-
OCD
That's
in
right.
I
Frankfurt
said
and
that.
make friends with Dave Meyer and brings back one of the greatest bottles
All
I've
right.
ever had. I don't know if that counts for anything.
and I'm smart enough not to do stuff like this.
Because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours.
See, I do a lot of good stuff, and there's more where that came from.
It smells amazing, but whatever this is.
All right, give us
You
your
don't have
60-second review.
No, I'm not doing that. It takes.
Well,
listen,
that's part of the game. Just watch
No,
you
it's not
sniff,
part of the
smell,
game.
and taste is not fun. No one cares about
Hey,
that. Make it
hey.
fun.
Live 60-second review. Come on, Todd.
I'm not doing that. I don't know what
5,
this is.
4,
No.
3, 2, 1, go.
2, 1, go.
Hint: it's not P90X.
That's what I said. Give me it. No, by the way, my 60-second reviews, it's not my first time drinking it. I do sit down with it and get tasting notes.
So you
spoiler
lie,
alert.
you lie to the people.
No, I don't. I never
You're
say
a
it's blind.
you
I never say it's
sinner.
blind. I never. You know what it is.
Gosh,
If you
why
think
can't you
it's my
just be?
first time
Why
drinking
can't
it,
you
you're
just be
stupid.
honest with people?
I am being honest. I'm being honest very much right now. And second sip. There it
Terrible.
is.
Second sip.
Oh, did I see just Jonathan's in the house? Let's talk about what Andy doesn't do. Andy doesn't kill. Jonathan, are you coming out of Baltimore on July 19th, guys? Oh, man. Todd can't even flip the bird right. What do you mean I can't flip? What is that? That's right there. That's for you, Jay. How's that?
Did you sunscreen your finger before you flipped us off?
No, but
I don't want it to burn like your feet.
I need to. All right, there. That's funny. You're funny. You're all funny.
So you have, I, in all seriousness, you do have a really big box of samples there.
This is just one of like 3. Yeah. So when you come over here, we do this.
But are they labeled?
Yeah, they're labeled. So that has a label, and I don't know what it is. I was trying to show you the label. Did I do that? I didn't do that very well, did I?
Saw
it. You did fine with that one. That's fine.
So what's the purpose of this? Just to drink them?
Yeah, just to drink them and not know what it is and see if I like it or not.
Education.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to pick out notes and see what it is. That's all. You know, if you see it sometimes, you got the bias and you have, I know that's a good whiskey. I'm going to like it. So we'll see. That's all.
Well, what say you, Todd?
I haven't drank it yet, Andy. This is not a 60-second review. This is not supposed to be like that. Get him out of here. It was much better.
This was your game. Don't get
it's
so
my
mad.
game, and I'm doing it. You're screwing it all up.
No other channel does that, guys. It's awesome.
You haven't even told me one of the rules of the game yet.
The rule of the game is here's the number one rule of the game. Now, put it back to all of us. I want everyone to see this. I want everyone to see this. The number one rule of the game is Andy's not part of the game. That's the number one. That's the number one rule. That's all I have to say. So it's much better without him. God. His witty banter is just, I can't take it. I can't take it. 49 years or 40, how long have we known each other, Andy? I'm 49 years old. I think I've known him for 45 and I'm about had it. I'm ending this. No, I'm just joking. I love you. Out of this you can come back to the stage. I love you.
And I'm getting really sick of guys named Todd.
Wait, what did LP just say? Todd? That sounds like what? I don't even want to highlight that. What is LP talking about?
People just think you're actually a little.
God, I wish he was still alive.
You seem a little bitter. That's all. I don't know why you get so. Why do you get so mad at me, buddy?
I don't know. This smells finished, but drinking.
Also, fun fact for the 19th, for those that are looking at doing something relatively exotic from a meal standpoint after the event that is relatively close, you have Greek Town that is literally down the street, and there are several Greek restaurants in the area.
Yes,
yeah. So you don't have to go all the way to Fells in order to find a good place. You can literally drive 5 minutes and get to Greek Town and have your fill of Mediterranean food.
And no shortage of places to eat in Baltimore, period. Because if you're
that
down,
that is 100% correct.
All right, so I think this is a bourbon, by the way.
You're close to Greektown, like Frank said. If you are down by Harbor East, you're like a 2-minute walk from Little Italy, which has some great restaurants.
Oh, absolutely.
Lots of good seafood. Todd, your game's over. No one's playing anymore.
Sorry,
We're bored
I'm playing
with this
my
game. Okay,
it's
well,
quite nice.
All right, I'm gonna mute him.
If you use code 21090 when you're making your hotel reservation, it includes a free body armor rental.
And if you ask for crabs, be specific that they're Maryland steamed crabs. I'm just trying to help people out.
That is not promoting the town well. That is not promoting our city well. Come on, man.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, hon. Long-legged raisies from Baltimore.
Hey, now. I don't know what happened this
I almost feel like I need to Perel myself at this point.
We have our first registrant to the Rock the Rit house. We have one person registered. It'll be a very intimate gathering.
Is it you?
On July 9th. It's not me. It's not you. It's not Mark. I don't think it's Mark. Maybe it is. I haven't looked at it yet. But
that's not
at
me.
least have one person coming. That's all that matters. So we'll post this on Patreon. Oh, it's Anthony Peters. Very good, Anthony. I'm glad Anthony will be there.
No, I'm all itchy.
No, I'm all itchy.
Oh, God.
That leads into the kick song. I got the itch. I got it.
Well, we are talking about tonight. Our musical is the 80s and 90s rock bands, not from the East Coast. There's more. What 90s bands are from the East Coast is my question. I don't know any 90s bands that are from the East Coast, Andy. Do you?
No,
I
because
actually did a little research on some of the ones I could not remember off the top of my head, and I got a pretty decent list, but it's mostly trash metal, semi-punk.
I like it.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah.
Who do you got then? Who is not from the West Coast that was so
I
dominant in
have
this period?
so the list I have right now are the Ramones,
Mm,
the Stooges,
the Stooges.
Velvet Underground, and
Oh
Rat,
wow.
And
the
Rex, for sure.
Misfits,
Misfits.
Mighty Boss Tones for those of you who are trying to go
Yes.
full
you're
metal,
right.
Oh, yeah.
and Overkill for those that are trying to do
Overkill.
the devil.
Yes, I
Wow.
saw Overkill at Hammerjacks, Andy, by the way, with Tony Leone.
you know, we never really
That's
got
very
into this.
good.
You know,
Hypo-negative.
the grunge stuff we just didn't get into, right, Todd? I mean, this wasn't our thing.
No, it really wasn't. But I mean, I kind of got into it because there was nothing else to. I mean, our music indie was dead.
No, I mean, I have footage that says you didn't.
See what else is on.
I'm so sick of Seattle grunge music.
Look at me in my flannel shirt.
Ugh, this is
man,
awful.
Kurt Cobain.
Never gonna last. It'll be gone
Doesn't
by
even make sense.
1996. It's gone.
Not cool bands like Trickster and Firehouse and
Never.
Warrant and Winger.
Kicks.
These guys will be around forever. In
that.
fact, look. There you go, MTV.
MTV's
I'm
playing.
glad they actually play music videos.
Hey, look, Trickster. That's exactly what we're talking about. I hate grunge music. You know what? Seattle, Washington, I'm never going there.
No.
Never.
Not unless you start producing something better than Zima. Cheers, boys.
Wow.
I'm just impressed that we found Zima. I mean, if I'm being honest,
Well, it's made a comeback.
hey, I mean, everybody had a Zima if they were old enough at the time. Like, you had to try it. I mean, it was just, one of those things that you had to do. So,
Then you regretted it and you didn't do it again.
that's true.
Right?
Can I say one
Let's
more
see.
thing about the Chattanooga, really quick. One more thing
Yes, please do.
Sorry, we should probably talk about that.
is that the bottles. We were having this conversation, I think a couple of us, about the bottles that you don't think about as much, but you're always like, when you buy them, you just like, I'm going to get that, but then you keep reaching for it and you keep drinking it and you drink it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm drinking. I think this one is that kind of that bottle that is like the dark horse bottle, and then you just keep drinking it. And I mean, I'm telling you, I'm on my third pour here of this thing.
See?
It's just, anyway,
It's crazy, right?
an
I
awesome
agree.
pour. So
Well done, Mac. Well said, Andy.
Well said. Well said. Because literally, like we were saying earlier, you get a profile first pour, and then the second pour you can find something else, and the third pour you find something else.
Yeah.
This is one that you can easily do. What Todd did is drink half a damn bottle, and you can get a full write up.
My reputation precedes myself.
Totally
right?
agree.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agreed. I mean, yeah, that's why I hope I know, again, we had a lot of barrels the last 2 weeks, and we have another one coming next week. So this was a high yield. We're really proud of it. So I want before it goes to Jay's group, I want our group to at least try. I mean, you're not going to take a flyer. It's a fantastic, fantastic bourbon. So all good.
I'm telling you right now, everybody who goes out and buys this before it really gets to general populace,
Right.
if you don't like it,
Oof.
I'm sure you can pass it off to friends that are going to flip and enjoy it. So,
Totally.
just put it on your ball, if nothing else. And I think you'll be really, really pleasantly surprised. Chattanooga is doing fantastic things. I literally bought 4 bottles
That is true.
the first night when we had them on, and every one of them was a banger. And they were all unique, and they were all wonderful. Thank you very much, Nash. that's exactly. I mean, literally, you can take a really great journey through their general. Don't You don't have to get anything funky from them. Just take their general line, and it is wonderful stuff. I can't even tell you how thankful I am you guys got them on, and how I was introduced to them. They're really, really a great company, and a really, really great whiskey company.
Couldn't have said it better.
If for those who don't have it, and if there are, I mean, the nice thing is sometimes, look, I'll be honest, when almost all of our picks have sold out really quick, and a lot of people missed out. So this is one of those rare instances where word of mouth, people are telling you, hey, this thing is a rock star, go grab it. Well, you have a chance. So I'm hoping that some of you will say, hey, you know what, this is worth taking a flyer on, because it really. Really is a really good pour.
I'm getting like apple pie right now.
It's in a great price point. I mean, it's not like it's over $100. It's not like it's iffy at under $50, right? Because sometimes you look at that lower price point and you go, maybe I won't. This one is right where it should be. The ABV is exactly where it should be. 117 is a sweet spot. And it just continues to build layer upon layer with every pour that you will have. Definitely at least get a bottle, folks, if you haven't done so.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Get this now. Let's go. I love it.
Frank,
Listen,
thank
Frank
you.
wasn't even on the team. Sounds like he was.
Just remind me what your PayPal where I need to send you the money for that plug was. I will get that over.
There you go, John.
So I appreciate
no worries,
that.
Brother. Good stuff.
No, that is good stuff. Yeah, let FOMO kick in. That's it's a real thing.
All right, real quick, we're gonna get back to this. I think this is a big bourbon. I get like burnt caramel and chocolate notes on it. I think it's a high proof. I could be wrong on that, but to me, it seems like it's a very high proof. I don't know what the age statement on this. There is a bit of an ethanol on it, so I don't know. I've never really tasted. I don't think I've tasted this before. This doesn't seem familiar to me. But the color on this is so dark, it makes you think that. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but I don't think I've ever had it before. I don't remember this at all. So I can't even do a guess. But I think it's high proof. I think it's a bourbon. I do like it. Oh, fuck you. What did you guys see? Did you guys see the label? Am I right on any of it? Is it a bourbon? Is it a bourbon?
I don't think so.
I don't even know.
Damn it. I go get the bottle.
Did anyone see what? I couldn't even really tell what the label was.
I think you might be right, Todd. I think it is a bourbon.
Okay, it's a bourbon. I'm pretty sure it's a bourbon. I think it's a bourbon. I taste not a lot of rye, but I do taste a lot of burnt caramel, a lot of dark chocolate, some dark fruit. Not even dark fruits. I think it's a high proof, but I could be wrong on that. So we're done with this. I'm almost done with the pour. We'll see what it is.
This is going to be my favorite segment every week.
I love it.
I mean, this company does make.
Well, see, Andy, you're supposed to be here where I pick yours and you pick mine, and I can show it. But you're not here ever, so that's the way it goes.
Do you have an age? Can you put an age on it?
I just knocked out my
age statement.
He can't hear. He can't hear.
I'm on subpar equipment here, Andy. I'm on subpar equipment because you've got it all. I'm on subpar equipment.
Smash.
You know, I wish you didn't complain so much. I really do.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. We'll find out.
So I was right. It is high proof.
Mm.
It is high mild. I've never had this before. High mild distillery. Fireside.
Oh yeah,
bourbon.
that's their hazmat. I just looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
It was 148 points. So I got that. I thought it was high proof. It was a bourbon. I've never had this before. I think maybe Robert Hayes. Did you send me this? There it is. Andy, have you ever had that?
No, it's at your house.
It was very good. I mean, I probably shouldn't have drank it that quick. God dang it. But
well, it's like everything else. You still have half the bottle left.
I knew it was high proof, but I didn't know it was 142.
I would love to. By the way, Jimmy's got movies coming out, and he said if Todd comes, I can be in the movie, and I can actually be your demise in his horror movie. So I can take out Todd.
Wow.
Nice.
Why do I always get shit on in this whole? Why do I always get shit on? That's what I want to know. I'm tired of being shit on. I'm getting
the
killed
bald guy
now.
always has to die.
No, you ever see Bruce Willis? He wins every time.
Todd, I can't tell you enough how much you don't look like Bruce Willis.
I think I do. I'm tough like him.
That's why his feet got sunburned. He was trying to do that thing with the carpet.
Because, I remember that scene in Die Hard where he was walking barefoot on glass and he stopped to get a Band-Aid and some sunscreen to make sure that his feet were okay.
Listen, Bruce Willis
I remember that like it was yesterday.
He would also not want to go on the beach the next day. I'm just saying. What did he wrap around his feet when he had all that? Yeah, it was not good. Broke his feet.
God, Bruce
Andy, we gonna play
Willis.
music, or are you gonna just keep neglecting these? You know how to play music?
Well, no, but I'll try. Hold on, let me see.
You got to give me the broadcast. We have to buy. We need to get our payment. We have no money. We need to get more money so we can have one here too.
Let me see how this works. Can you hear that?
Can't
Todd?
hear it. No, can't hear anything. First of all,
can you hear that?
I can hear that. I can hear it. Doesn't sound great, but I can hear it. That's okay.
Well, that's because it's the beginning.
It's the itch.
It sure is the itch.
I don't know what it sounds like to people out there.
Let me see.
All right, guys, give us. Oh, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give away a bottle of Chattanooga whiskey, our single barrel. Anybody super chats, $5.
nice.
We're gonna give away that. Give us your favorite East Coast 80s or 90s band. We'll play it, a song if you want, and we'll be done by 11:05. But we'll give away one of our
this morning. Sounds good. There we go. See, that's not. Apparently, it sounds great. Now, is it possible that I can? Let's see. If I stop the screen, can I still hear it? Can you still hear it?
No.
Well, I ruined that. Whoops. Just trying that.
Put it back up.
Okay.
You can kind of hear it. It doesn't sound good though. Or just stop it. We get it. That was just an East Coast. That's Kicks, by the way. All right, we're gonna go back to Andy. Play this. Can you find Child's Play on Amazon Music?
Of course I can. There, little fella.
Way back. So again, we'll give away a bottle of our. You know what? If we get enough super chat, we'll give away 2 bottles. So we'll see how much we get.
Really?
Why not?
No better way to lose money. Hold on, let me see.
That's right.
You say
can't
you
lose
don't do
money
much
that you
for
don't
the.
have, Andy.
When you say
Todd,
you say you don't do much for the channel.
You have 2 bottles of Chattanooga?
Yeah.
He does plenty for
I
the
do.
channel. I didn't say whether it was positive or negative.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I would give those both away to people who haven't bought it yet.
Well, they super chat, they'll get one. So there you go. Maybe they'll win. That's the way to go. I'm feeling generous tonight. If we get enough, I can't do it with like 5 super chats.
You don't feel generous. You drink yourself into generosity, which you do
true.
every weekend
Should I
because
pull
you have.
one other blind out of the box of porn
Okay,
here?
that's fair.
I mean, if you didn't have an alcohol problem, we'd have more
I
money.
didn't know this was be 143 proof. That kind of derailed my night there. I wasn't expecting
you did go 143 for us on live. So.
Didn't know that was going to happen. But hey, you know what? I'm a man. I mean, let's do it. I'll go another one. We'll do one more.
One more
Mac,
what?
Mac, do you regret coming on this stream now?
No, I love it. I'm honored.
I regret coming on this stream right now.
But I almost
I regret every Tuesday.
All right.
And
he love it. He loves you guys. He loves me. He's
just
a big act, guys. A big act.
I am here for the picks with my people. That's why I do this stuff.
I told Mac, Mark, and Frank it'd be like 10 to 15 minutes. So you guys, if you have to go.
I just want more room for your air drum.
Oh.
Well, here you go. Air drum there, little fella.
Again, give me
Great.
Oh, not this one. No. Well, that's a good song, though.
Yeah,
it's a great song. Don't complain.
But it's not as good as.
Cheers, guys.
This should be every Whiskey Channel's opening. Listen to it.
I'm with my girl.
I do love me some Child's Play.
Can you turn it up a bit, Andy?
I don't think so.
All right.
Just gonna be honest with you.
Some kind of fight. This is from another band from Baltimore. Ryan Jack. He was on Jovi. He was not. And split up. They also came out in like the early 90s, which was bad for hair bands.
We'll sing it, Todd.
Today.
Sing it.
It's my bottle. It's my whiskey. If I want, I'll drink it all. Ain't nobody's gonna tell me I can't drink no more.
There you go.
Now you get to rock. All right, that's it. Kill your hazmat. Get ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unleash the beast. There he goes. He's happy.
I don't hear anything. And he has all my stuff.
He air drums and whines. It's amazing. Look at him. He's doing it back to the gig.
What did you stop it?
I didn't stop it. You're doing great.
Too much you do, too much you say. I can't get any out tonight. One more wasted, two-faced loser says I'm throwing my life away.
Andy, you don't even know who this is, but let's play this next.
Monster Magnet?
Andy,
Yeah.
Andy, please
What?
tell me you recorded that.
I have everything recorded. Don't worry. I have
It's
plenty of
totally
good stuff.
recorded.
What
Don't
did I
worry.
do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
You do nothing wrong, Todd.
Okay, the
That was
box
some
of
legit
horn is
air
coming
drums.
back. The box of horn is coming back.
What, are you doing another one?
Why not? What are you guys drinking? You still drinking Chattanooga? I can't drink the whole bottle tonight. I almost did.
No, you just drink a lot of mini bottles.
I gave my dad an award.
What do you got there, Frank?
Oh,
Well,
nice.
Academy
Oh, wait,
Award.
hold on. Let me see what you got, Frank. Hold on.
Very cool.
All right. Oh, look at that. He's got some.
Wait, is that our? Wait, is that our pick? Is that our? That's our Evernorth pick.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
By
your
the way,
pick.
we haven't talked about that. How amazing are those two barrels?
Oh, dude.
I mean, come on.
This is again why I joined this whole group, because of back-to-back picks that are ridiculous.
You haven't opened it yet?
No.
Yes.
It is
Oh, there we go.
Frank, you had the rye, right? And that's
There, Frank. Yeah, but look, Frank's got
half
it.
the bottle already. Oh no, it's a quarter of the bottle.
Yeah, we got a fresh crack here from.
Oh, Mac, I can't
there we
wait.
go.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
Oh,
Definitely fresh crack that. Seriously.
Crack.
Winnipeg.
Evernorth, our
That
single
was
barrel
nice.
pick. This is a 51% MGP 7-year rye that is divine.
It is past that, Todd. It is.
Right?
This may be the best pick other than your old line pick that you did. Yeah.
Nose.
Yeah.
So there's a
Well,
recap.
you know what I'm going to do? You know what I want to do, Frank? I want to get you a lineup of our picks, the ones that you haven't had, so you can get a feel for some of those as well. So you can go ahead and make. We'll make it tough for you. We'll have a segment. Frank sips our single barrels, and we'll just let it go through. We'll get you to go through all of them. And see what happens.
Hey, look. You ain't saying nothing but a word, man.
Don't tempt Frank with a good time, is all I'm saying.
I am all about what you guys have been doing, and
Ridiculous.
Well, Frank, you might
You're
be
killing
part
it.
of that
You're
too
killing
with
it.
our next old line.
Hey, Frank. Real quick, just one quick question. Todd asked earlier if I did anything for the channel. Do you just? I'm just wondering there, Todd. Do you think that there may be anything I do for the channel?
I don't know. What do you do for you travel for single barrel picks?
How are those picks turning out there, buddy?
Hey,
right.
Todd.
They doing
Todd,
all right?
Yes.
Todd, before you reply, you do have a piece of information that I gave you the last time I saw you.
I do, Frank, that Andy has no idea about. You're right. I
You
do.
have no idea.
Yep.
That's your ace in the hole, my friend.
That's between me and you, Frank. Andy
That
will
is
never know.
between me and you, my
We'll see
friend.
how long it takes Andy to catch on for that. Oh, he's got
Listen.
both. Frank's doing both. He's doing the bourbon and the rye. I mean, Mac's doing
I
the
am.
bourbon and the rye.
Frank, I'm not sure I like the secret thing here, with Todd, but that's
Mark, you had the rye.
It's
remember,
okay. It's
right?
okay.
Mark,
Well,
I got the bourbon. I did not grab the rye. I got the bourbon, and it is amazing.
Green River 7-year, 60.
Well, that
So
big
good.
Daddy say just cracked the junkie business. Very good. Hasn't gotten to the cherry rye yet. So that's
Big Daddy, yes. I mean, listen. For
Ooh, Winnipeg. That's a nice little
effect.
I like
Oh,
that.
that was very nice.
That was a Winnipeg. Nice.
That's a nice cork pop.
Shit,
Sure
now
was.
I feel like I should drink some of that.
Bang.
I'm gonna go back in the box of porn and get another one.
Bang.
Todd, no one wants to see that. Just
All
drink
right.
our stuff for God's
Okay, I'll drink
sakes.
their stuff.
Your game is over.
All right, damn it.
I mean, I almost don't want to stop with the rye. It's so good, but I'm going to try the.
I don't have much of the rye.
I'm telling you right now.
I drank a little bit of the rye.
Matt,
hold that up again.
Holy shit!
I got it 2 weeks ago, though.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
holy shit!
Not bad.
and that's from Frank.
Dear Betty Ford, I just wanted to
Not true.
I just
I mean,
you know, Todd, God, my man.
it's so good.
That color is just.
I mean, it is freaking delicious, but damn, get a therapist, get
I
in
don't
the
need a
program.
therapist.
man.
I need a place to put all the bottles.
is
Frank.
there
I
a
need
correlation between alcohol consumption and hair loss?
Shut up. No, there's not.
You know what?
Oh, God.
I do not like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh, well, hey,
I don't like that at all.
secret, buddy. I guess you don't now, do you?
Yeah. I'm interested,
I also
Matt.
got some samples.
Matt, what do you got on the rye, real quick? I'm curious. This is your first taste of the rye. It's a 7. I mean, listen, it's nothing. It's MGP 51% rye, so to me it could fool somebody and think that might be a high rye bourbon.
Such a cool mash bill. I love
Right.
that, Matt. I mean, oh man,
Where's your favorite MGP mash bill, though? I'm curious.
36%. The high rye bourbon is mine.
The high rye bourbon. So okay, this is 51% rye. Okay, so you like the bourbon, the high rye bourbon. Okay.
Although I'm getting more into ryes these days. I feel like I'm like creeping into the rye game now.
Dark side. Come to the dark side.
I know.
Honestly, the new Corbin Cash barrel picks that we did with the rye will, if you're not a rye guy, you will be.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried them. That's right. Oh, it's
Yeah,
right.
Not only he tried them,
Oh,
and
that's right.
here's the best part: is I swear to God that Rye and Affection was the best rye I had until I got the Big Brother the following year. And Mark tried that, and we both looked at each other like,
Right, Mark, you've tasted all of them.
"Damn, that's even better." And guess
Okay.
what?
Damn.
The Hazmat's better than last year's too.
And
I mean, I'm just
Oh,
going to come right out and say,
that's sick. That's blasphemous. Because
no, he's right.
dude.
He's absolutely right. No, dude, I got the hazmat. It's amazing. It's the only one. Kathy was there with us. It's the only one she didn't like.
candy.
But
That rye is like candy.
that hazmat's at a 9-year now, and it's incredible. I mean, in that rye. Oh,
The rye is a 10 now. The rye is a 10.
Start selling body parts for all this shit. This is ridiculous.
Hey, so Frank, unfortunately, you won't be able to taste them all on the 19th. They'll all be there, and you won't be there.
I should have bought more of these bottles.
"Wait a minute, Frank's not going to be on the 19th either."
No, Frank is
no,
in
I think
New
Frank
York.
was going to be there. I'm not. No, Frank's in New York for this week for the Father's Day thing.
Yes,
I won't. I won't be
Oh.
there on the 19th.
Oh,
No, Frank will be there on the 19th. We're going to swap. You know,
Oh,
we'll take notes.
you're not
yeah,
there on the
I will be there on the 19th.
No,
The
Frank,
14th is my birthday, so I'll be in Texas, but I will fly back in for the 19th.
beautiful,
rock on.
beautiful.
Well,
And
Max,
see,
Nick, are you
TJ,
around on the 19th?
you're
at least,
right.
Or no? Are you around on the 19th?
Oh yeah, it's on my calendar. I'm here.
Brian, that's awesome. Cheers. Trump's late on the line. Wait a minute. Triumph.
Where's Hacks? Where's
So
he?
Hacks in Houston. He's got a big group in Houston. So
He won't be in Baltimore, but you'll be there. Half of Hacks.
I'm trying to get him here.
Come on, man. You can meet up with John Maizano and maybe you can get a Corbin Cash pick and all that good stuff.
Look, Anthony tried it too. He says somehow that new Corbin Cash rye is better than last year. I'm telling you guys, I'm not lying. When I
the
tried
question
it,
is,
it's so good.
The question is, when does it get over oaked? Right. So it's 10 years. I don't think the 9-year was over oaked.
We had that conversation when we were
Yeah.
tasting with David, and he had the same concern.
Right.
But that samples he pulled. Oh my gosh.
and there's a possibility that
you know
next
the
year
proof on
it could get to. It's going to be in the 140s, I believe, and I think that it's
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Christ, that'll go quick.
But I'm telling you right now, the amazing thing is, you would think. I mean, the heat's crazy out there, and at 10 years, the angel share's kicking in. You're thinking, maybe this is going to be too oaky. It was just so perfect that it almost made me think next year maybe isn't. Like almost this year's 9's getting ready to turn again. You want to go back and look
rye,
at.
Andy? You think an 11-year rye would work?
There could be. He has stuff even older than that, but some of it's undrinkable because it is just too astringent and too oaky, and so there has to be a sweet spot. So, again, this is why, and I'm not saying this to be funny, but that proof and stat hunters don't always do right by people simply because there's a number next to the year and a bigger number next to the proof. So it's why, I think you try your best to be very judicious and be picking the best thing available. And that's exactly what happened to Corbin Cash. And damn, I mean, we got some killers.
All right, let's get back to music. You got to play some Monster Magnet. I actually remember Monster Magnet. I have a CD from them, Space Lord. This is one of their bigger songs, and it should be on Amazon. Bring it up. Monster Magnets.
I'm sure it's on Amazon. I'm sure.
Andy doesn't like 90s music, but I
that's
think
not true. I like
you
some
will
90s
like
stuff.
okay. Generalizing, but all right. Mac, are you trying the bourbon now, or are you done with still on the rye?
Yeah,
Monster Magnet.
Let's see. Yeah, so I'm on the rye.
Ooh, there you go, Frank. You're still on the rye. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Frank was
on the rye. But I'm here. I'll go to the bourbon.
Yeah, I want to know what you think about the bourbon.
I'm curious what you think.
Like an old, dusty, beautiful nose.
I know, right?
Well, and what, the bourbon or the rye?
No, the bourbon. The nose on it's amazing.
Oh, this is a great song, by the way. Monster Magnet's good. Remember the song, Andy?
No, I remember hearing the song. I didn't have it on repeat, but I remember hearing it.
I wonder if they're still around. Is Monster Magnet still around?
I just want to hear Todd sing Space Lord Mother Mother.
Space Lord Mother. There's a car in the field now.
I was like, I should have been in the band with hair. Like God, like said, you can't play an instrument, but not in the band, and you have no hair. Don't do it. Like, I feel like I'm calling a rock star. At least in the band where I had hair and a scope of your tune. Do it really well. Just can't do it really well. You know what I mean?
Hey, Todd, Pantera didn't need that hair.
True. Space. Oh, you mother! I hate when you do that.
Go with it.
I hate that.
Just feel it. Feel it.
No, I'm not feeling it.
Don't get mad. I was actually just looking for another song.
Oh, you did it too early that time. I would have done it too, but you cut it too early. That was when it starts rocking too. You're dumb on that one.
We've seen it before. Let's see.
So Mac, what'd you think of the bourbon?
I love this. It's like
what do you like?
I get that like caramel sauce,
mm-hmm.
and then it goes into like that nice like rye spice, and then back into that sort of like sundae, like you're eating a sundae. It's so good. Oh man.
Green River 7-year bourbon, 21% rye mash bill.
And there's also some. Is there like a citrus? I need to get back.
I think.
What do you think?
I haven't tried it in a while, but yeah,
I picked up some cherry notes, a little bit of citrus to it.
I got cherry on that. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, cherry. Yeah,
cherry for sure.
Definitely got the rye.
What are we on here?
It's Brittany Fox, Todd.
Really?
Yeah. There we go.
This is Brittany. You don't like? I like Brittany Fox, but I like Girls School.
I don't love Brittany Fox. I definitely don't like Girls School. I like actually.
Like that song?
I feel like he's a wannabe Tom Kiefer / Stephen Pearson. He just isn't. Just not as good. And it's just if I'm gonna go really. I'm just giving my opinion here, buddy. I don't have to like everything you like. You know,
I don't like it.
I mean, I don't love Wonder Bread sandwiches with bologna and American cheese, but you like it.
I toast my bread. Bologna and cheese and mustard is a very good sandwich.
And you do toast your feet. This is why you need sunscreen.
I don't do that.
You have to be careful with that.
Guys, I'm going to Florida. Everyone pray for me. I don't like clothes.
That Florida heat's no joke, Todd.
I might take off my shirt in the pool and combust. I might just go poof. I might be done. I mean, then I come back. I'm going to the Bahamas, so it might be like poof. The heat of late June, July. It might kill me, but it's all good.
You shouldn't get too close to the equator. It's just a bad.
Again,
bad
we're
move.
doing best East Coast 80s and 90s rock bands.
Did Andy skip mine?
He probably did.
Wait, no, hold on.
I mean,
Let me see.
He ignored all of mine, but I mean, that's fine.
Hold on.
Wait,
let me
I don't
go
think
back.
actually. I would get on Andy. I don't think he did.
I don't
really
know.
did. Next
Well,
one
do you
up
know
is
the story about Chattanooga pick?
No, you're not up yet. No,
but
Brett, you got a second, man. I didn't skip you.
Jeremy, thank you for the super chat. You didn't give us the song though. We want to play some 90s.
No, yeah, and I also got like just kind of play one for Jeremy. So I'm gonna stay Philly music. Hold on, I'm staying Philly.
Oh, Jeremy's on. All right.
Do you remember what they did at Chattanooga with your
I'm kidding.
with the Bon Jovi at Chattanooga? You remember
What happened?
when they turned it off on us?
What happened?
They were like,
what was that?
So Andy, they were like, "What kind of music you want?" And we all just looked at Andy, and of course, Bon Jovi started. I think that was your choice, or
Bon Jovi was your choice. That was
it came. It was the radio. It came on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he played like the 80s, like whatever station, and then Bon Jovi's like, "Oh, this is cool," and then I guess some like kid intern or something just turned it off like after a minute, and Andy was so mad, and it was so awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of 2-bit operation you're running here, Tim, but if I hear Bon Jovi on the radio and doesn't stay on, I get a little pissed off.
20-year-old intern and fire him.
I know, right? I need that person coming to my office right now. We're gonna
have
a long
the next
conversation.
song, it's not Trump's later on the line, which is
this is
for
Todd. This is for Tom. He just said put one in for me. The band is from Philadelphia as well.
Oh.
Here is a trivia question. I wish I played the video, but the girl in this video making her, I guess, camera debut, non-magazine style, was Pamela Anderson. Yep, Pamela Anderson was in this video. She was the girl that's in your Granite video. It's a little hair metal trivia for you all there. Anybody remember this? Anybody remember this band? Let's see how good you're. Anybody? Well, I love it. Andy skips everyone. I'm not going to skip Nelson on the 12th of June, Sugar Kitty, as I go see them that are coming here. I'm not skipping that. Don't you worry, you're pretty straight ahead. That's such a good song. I know you know the song. All right, let's get to the next one. Who's later than Triumph?
By the way, who was also from the East Coast, hates Triumph because they kicked them off their tour because Kix was better than Triumph.
Kix was better than Poison too, so Poison moved to LA and got huge.
And stole their show. That's true. That is very true as well.
All right, my friends, I need to call it a night, so I'll catch you guys later.
Love you, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. See you guys soon.
Appreciate you very much. See you, man.
Cheers.
That is Mark.
I told this guy's 15 minutes and it's been an hour and a half. So
one of the nicest guys.
You need to go. You can stay with us, but sorry about that.
There's Mark. There's David. They're hanging out there in Las Vegas.
Stars.
Look at that.
Nice that's dinner.
Yeah, man. Pimping ain't easy, but we made it happen. So that's
you guys look good. You guys look good. I'm sure you had a good dinner, like steak dinner or something.
That's a great picture, by the way.
I gotta tell you, thank you. And I gotta tell you, we had one of the best bottles of wine. A sommelier came over to the table and was, giving us some advice. And I think it was Mark who said, "I want something, big and fruity and jammy and blah blah." She goes, "Oh, well, I can fit that bill." And we're thinking, yeah, sure. And she just starts going down the list. She goes, "That one. All right, let's give it a shot." And damn, was it one of the best bottles I think I've ever had. That part is not being disclosed on air.
Well, we have $48 in our bank account.
I'm glad that David was willing to lend a helping hand.
That's true. David helped us with that bill. David did. He was a good guy. He helped us with that bill. That was a good thing. Thank God for David.
He's like, "Andy, why are you sweating profusely?" It doesn't matter, David. This is a nice time. We're all having a good time. Just
We immediately regretted this whole decision.
So no, it was awesome. It was fun. But
all right, real quick, Mac, you've tried the bourbon Evernorth, rye Evernorth. What do you prefer?
I don't.
What say you?
I'm not just saying this.
I agree with you.
It's both exceptional. I might
say the bourbon's, but the rye is really good. But the bourbon, I love that Green River.
I know
21% rye mash bill, and it's just the rye is like candy. The rye is to me candy.
The rye is definitely better than bourbon.
I don't think. I don't think it's that. I don't.
Agreed.
100%.
I don't think it's that close.
And the bourbon's killer, but the rye is better.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, whose palate you gonna trust? Todd's or mine?
This is actually a very good song.
Rock out, Todd. Go for it. That's not really a place to rock out. Just get the top hat a little bit. Not too aggressive, but you gotta build up. There you go.
100%. Big Daddy.
Don't lose your glasses. You should have Rex specs. No, that's not your part to sing. Oh, he switches. There God, that's impressive. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Don't waste my time.
Look at this song right there.
Great song.
Oh, Andy, let's go a little 90s yellow car.
Oh, it looks like my request came up.
There you go, yellow lead.
Yeah,
Come on,
right,
Andy.
Andy. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Andy doesn't know who that is.
Oh, he will. And I'm gonna get kicked out of here immediately.
I'll bring you back, Mac. I have admin privileges too. Don't worry.
Let me see what's I don't know why this.
I can't find it. And
I don't know why this is. Why this isn't loading properly. Let's see.
I'm gonna stay quiet for a second.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Yellow lead better, Andy.
Yellow lead.
Again, we're giving away maybe two, but right now one bottle of our Chattanooga pick.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't hate these guys.
Oh, no, you don't have to. This is mostly a troll. They're also Seattle, so you don't.
No, look, that's they are Seattle, you bastard. That's
it's just you're against. I forgot that's the rule. It's Trojan.
Idiot.
Seattle.
You just kicked me out, man.
it's
skirted the rule.
Hey, you don't have to play this. This is
well, now you have to pick a different East Coast song.
Andy hates Trojan.
I don't hate Trojan. They're not my favorite.
I don't even know East. I mean, so I know
what
Frank
East
had
Coast,
a whole list here.
Yeah,
so,
what East Coast? I'm curious. East Coast.
So one of the things I saw Andy, because Andy got on, he didn't know I knew a deep cut. Def Leppard.
5 rounds from East from Boston. There we go. There we go, Todd. Rock out. That was what you do, Bobby. What do you do a little New Jack Swing, Todd? Oh, the whiteness is coming out. Not just the headphones. Oh,
The editor back there. Oh, man. If you want something better, you gotta want to give your all. Cause I believe so much in we, and you're not kidding.
God, I love this song.
You feel the same as me, yo. You gotta want to take the ball.
This is rock. You know what? Brett screwed me on this one. I had to come up with something quickly. The first thing that came to my head was Bobby Brown. So I just said I had to do it.
Hey guys, that drink is referee Buff Turkey.
No. Please don't do that. You are so dumb. Good. Just
Who wants to drink with
Now can't you see that all we need to be a go-getter? Gotta make it on yourself.
Pull that down.
I think
he can drink off camera. Let's see.
Does he know that he's like from when he hears the music to the rhythm, he's maybe like a half step off from the audience? Which is the best part.
No, he does that live too. So it actually has nothing to do with the actual rhythm of the song.
Okay. I love it.
Janet Jackson would say he's part of a rhythmless nation, not rhythm nation. Rhythmless nation. Yeah. So
kind of like witless protection.
We'll start with the 9-year reveries that we have.
You're really going to drink all that stuff.
There's a whole other bottle of this.
But we're supposed to do it for promotional purposes.
He will send us bottles. Don't worry.
He's promoting.
Mac understands this. Mac understands.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to get in the middle of it. I'm not going in the middle of it.
Thank you, Mac.
Hey, Andy.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Play the Misfits Die, 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 My Darling.
I don't know what that is, but
did you guys discuss the reveries? Desperado's asking this.
We did. Did we discuss?
Well, no, we haven't, but I'm going to.
But when Todd drinks too much and Betty Ford comes calling, he divulges everything he possibly can.
Well, no, let's be honest. Though. Hold on. We've talked about the reveries. We did the 2 picks 2 weeks ago. We were the first to go down there, and we have a 9-year-old MGP.
You couldn't even get the damn thing. They were gone in like 60 seconds.
Thing that you have our Patreon member to 21090. You will get it. Don't worry.
Oh.
I think I'm just gonna have one. I'm just gonna have one more pour.
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Just one.
Oh, it's the bourbon. Oh, it's a big bottle.
That's one of Todd's pours. That's one of Todd's pours. There you go.
How do you get? I need that. Where did you get that from?
You don't need. You don't.
Oh,
need
totally
that.
need that.
I know it looks like I'm.
I totally need that.
That
Like, look is
really
big. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
It's so good.
Is that on Amazon? It's got to be on Amazon. I'm getting that.
That is Andre the Giant's
I'm
Glen
definitely getting
Cairn.
that.
I'm totally getting that. My wife's gonna hate me.
totally
but I'm
getting
getting
that.
It's drinking it on camera.
That way, Todd, you can say it's only one pour, and no one's going to get mad.
Oh my God, I'm so getting that.
And Frank, I'll send you the beats, Frank.
So the reveries, it'll be coming end of June. They'll say that. So
fuck it, I'm getting that.
A week from now, Diamond Dave Double Oaked Pursuit United Bourbon, and then 2 weeks later will be the reveries. Andy, do you remember the reveries? The 9-year was the one I wrote on before we actually had selected it. Correct.
Correct.
Do you guys know how big of a deal it was that you went down to the reveries and picked? Like, people need to know how big, like, they're like, obviously if you didn't know Take before, like, it's blown up now with the Raven, and if he wasn't already blowing up before from his rating scale, but it's unbelievable, guys. How are you doing this?
So you know how this really happened? So
sometimes it's good not to say things.
Yeah,
sometimes a little bit of mystery is great.
Exactly.
You know what? We have our ways. We just have ways of doing things, and you know what? And that's part of the allure there, buddy. You'd be the world's worst magician. So what I do, guys, you keep the two behind in your pocket, and then you go like this, you rub it 3 times.
I mean,
yeah, I didn't really want to know the answer to that. I was mostly saying how impressive. You're supposed to.
You're supposed to say. Yes, you're supposed to say.
It's not impressive, but
it is. No, but seriously, you don't see that. You really. I mean, and his stuff.
Can I say this? We have a great relationship with Jay, and we don't live far from him.
And
we don't live far. I'm just saying we don't live far from him. So that's all.
I'll just say we earned it. Fuck it, we earned it.
Yeah,
because that's so, and then we'll leave it at that. That's all I was gonna say.
I said this in the chat, but you guys, from all the type of barrels, the unique barrels, and then like the hard to get stuff, you guys are killing it.
Well, we appreciate that. And if you want to know
how
we're
the mash bill 9-year, I don't remember what was the mash bill the 9-year.
I think you wrote it on the barrelhead.
No, I didn't. Guarantee I didn't do that.
No,
I couldn't spell our own name at that point.
Oh yeah, what is that? Yeah,
I don't know. It's MGP. I know that. So I don't know. It's 9-year MGP. But Jay picks. All right, I'll be quiet. Jay has a lot going on. Sorry. Andy, next topic. Play some music.
This is why you need a little cutoff button. I need to get one of those collars that zaps when you drink too much. Zap me. All right, who requested Bon Jovi? There it is.
I didn't.
You played it.
We got something that can't take away.
Can you guys still hear that or no? Yeah. Okay.
Guys, I got it. I got to move it.
There we go. All right. We're going to bounce in minutes. We're going to get through a few of these. We're going to give away some Chattanooga. And then we're going to be, Toddy's going to give away 2 because he didn't even make it up for 1. He doesn't. That's all right. See you, brother. Thank you. We appreciate you, man. Cheers. Rock on, brother. All right, Tyler. Let's see what's next.
I will.
What? Want to get the wheel going? Do you want to get the wheel going?
You're saying, but okay. Wheel. I heard you say wheel. So yeah.
Wheel.
Yep. You guys were getting away.
What do we have left? Let's see. Asking for a friend. I would say probably a little after the event. So expect that sometime coming in the middle of the summer. LP is probably what I'm thinking. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, I didn't realize that Rush was with the East Coast. We'll put them up next. There we go. Frank, you a Rush fan?
Aren't they Canadian?
Well, there's an East Coast of Canada. I guess that could count.
I enjoyed them. I enjoyed Glam when I was growing up.
They were never my favorite.
Flop in the bass.
That was Galen's voice. I'm sure Jason would love that from Imagine. But thank you, Brian. Appreciate you, brother. I need to listen to more. Oh, this is going to make Todd happy. KJ says it's going to make Todd happy. Here we go, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Here he goes. Here he goes. He's going to stop what he's doing. Go get him, buddy. Go get him. You're working up a sweat there, aren't you?
I am. It's getting hot down here. I had a movie here. That's all. I love it. Who doesn't want kicks? I'm Baltimore. Jimmy didn't do that. Thank you, Jimmy. Mr. Watson. Guys are playing for a single barrel or Fender single barrel pit, and an 90s rock band from the East Coast. Eddie, nobody said Danger Danger or Trickster or Extreme
or who else?
Where's Steelheart from?
He's from like Finland or something.
Like, okay, well,
he's in Finland.
Yeah. He's a little further away.
That's East Coast, I guess. It's not LA. There's no Anthrax. There's no Overkill. Anthrax.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Life of Agony. Didn't the lead singer of Ugly Kid Joe sing on one Life of Agony album? Didn't Live Frank sing on one?
Where's Ugly Kid Joe from? Where are they from?
I don't know. I do not know.
I like this. What is this?
Life of Agony. All right, we're going to end with one here, Todd, just to go ahead and end us out here.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Hell yeah. There's Baltimore in the house again.
Baltimore. So, good way to wrap it up a little bit before we spin the wheel. Again, I'll blow the 8 for you there, buddy.
Please do.
Rock the Rick House coming at you July 19th, 4 to 9 p.m. at Old Line Spirits. The registration link is up in Patreon.
Right there.
If you're not a Patreon, you can join for free, and you can kind of find out what we're doing. We also have some bottles left of the old Chattanooga, which is a freaking killer pour. Go jump on SharePoint now and grab it, because when it's gone, it's gone. It's really good. And we do have some stuff coming up, like the Hey Loops, the Toast Them All, and the Sherry Kicks. It's coming up soon, too. Next week, we'll be dropping Diamond Dave's Double Barrel, which is going to be great, a Patreon exclusive. So we got a lot of good stuff coming at you. So that's going to be fun. Did we just get another Twisted Sister? Boy, Lewis likes Twisted Sister, huh? Alright, we'll do one more then. Twisted Sister. Two more for LP.
When you dance with the boys in the street, don't you know that you're tearing me?
Oh, I already played that. Alright, no, I'm good. We're good. We're all close.
Hot razors in my heart.
That was beautiful, Clark. All right, so we're good.
No more other entries? No more songs?
No, Todd. How many balls are you giving away tonight?
Just one, buddy. We don't have that many.
Oh, well, you said you were going to do 2 even more if things really rolled out. This is why you can't drink so much.
I heard 2. I heard 2 bottles.
Well, there's not enough. I said if there was enough, there's not. So it's all good. We'll give away one.
Well, if you're not giving away 2 bottles, then I would like to put in my request for the Misfits or Overkill.
Overkill.
I would say
Overkill. Big Daddy just put in one for type of negative.
And if you're going to do Overkill, do Years of Decay.
Oh.
Okay.
Big Daddy.
Hold on.
2.
Negative. What was the name of the type of negative song? Black number 1.
Black number 1.
As
what are you
opposed
doing,
to number 2. There we go. All right.
Play it, Andy.
Well, I'm going to play it. Okay, here we go.
Let's bring up I'll shuffle the wheel a bit.
Can you hear that, Todd?
We can.
Here we go. All right. I'm going to have a little pour of the Chattanooga myself. I haven't had a sip tonight. I'm going to have a little.
All right, we got 20 entries. You got 1 in 20 chance of winning a Chattanooga single barrel pick from 21090. Let's go. 20 entries. Let's rock and roll. This is
what's going on?
I don't know this song. What is this? Overkill has a bigger song than this.
You know what? Damn it, this is so good.
Which one is that?
Chattanooga.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, Frank.
So
I can't see
good.
straight right now.
The devil's mark.
What is this? This is Overkill?
Hmm.
I don't know this.
No. This is typo negative.
Oh, that makes sense. It's like, where's it? All right, I'm going to bring up the wheel. Last chance.
Hold on. Do we miss anybody or did we get all the super chats? I think we
I've
got
got
them
everybody
all.
in there, Andy. We've got 20 entries. We'll give away a bottle. We'll give away a bottle.
I'm still on you there, Frank. I didn't even realize that. There we go.
Bring up the.
Wow.
Good odds here, guys. Very good odds. 1 in 20 chance of winning it. Chattanooga single barrel still available on Shared 4. Mods, please put the chat in there. Put the link to the.
All right. Go ahead, Tub. Let's get this up.
Let's get it out of it. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, that's a big wheel.
Next week we will be spotlighting the Diamond Dave.
Oops, that's not it. There we go.
What is that? That's weird. That's a new.
That's a new
outline.
angle.
That's
Look,
new.
there we go. Let's do that. There we go. Just playing
weird.
around here.
That was fun. Francisco. That's fun to
Oh,
say.
hold on, Corey.
What?
Last minute, add Corey $5 for.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. You know what? Corey. Well done. Let's go. I don't know. 80s.
We'll end on that one. I'll pull the wheel back up after this one. We'll play a little Danger.
This is such a good song.
God, this is such a good bourbon too.
Bang bang. What's that?
There's
So is this
that.
9-year reverence? I'll get to the buff turkey in a second.
I don't think you need to drink the buff tonight, Todd.
No, but I want to. But I want to. It's delicious, and there's not many of them. Oh, that's a little bit more than that. Yes. So
this is the only time you can get my goat to piss me off is when you do this. You
There's
drink
nothing
too
you
much.
can do about this, Andrew. Just
I know.
go with it. We have plenty. There's still like 3 more ounces of it. Relax.
You say
Chemo
that
study.
until there's 2, and then there's 1 because you have a drinking
It's coming
problem.
up into this month, Andy. It's all good. It's coming up. Oh my God.
Would you spin the wheel instead of having an orgasm? Can you just spin the wheel?
Played the song yet?
I'd play it when we go out, Todd. I can't pull both screens up at the same time.
I don't want to see Todd's O face. I don't want to.
Trust me, you don't. Come on, let's go, buddy. Let's spin the wheel. I don't think his missus wants to see his O face. Come on, let's go.
Oh my God, that's so good. That is beyond good. That's so good. All right, you got it up, Andy?
Todd, that's what you get asked all the time.
Todd,
Can you just go?
All right, here we go. We're gonna spin it right now. 1, 2, 3 for a single barrel of our Chattanooga pick. Let's go.
Lord have
Let's see
mercy.
who wins.
Is Ozzy from the East Coast going off the rails in a crazy train? Tom, congratulations.
Shanley. Tom Shanley. Tom wins this Chattanooga single barrel. There you go.
Oh my
Tom.
God, Cindy, you're so right. They're great. I love Polly, and Tokyo Motor Fist is a great band. That's another side gig of his.
Way to go, Tom.
All right, let's remove this.
Oh, there we go. Yes, Ernest, no doubt the Evernorths are great. Move on to the Chattanooga single barrel rye. After no, it's not a rye though. The Chattanooga is a bourbon, by the way. Ernest, if you bought ours, it was a bourbon. We're done. We got it. So
I'm
next week,
gonna play Danger Danger just for it to be nice.
Frank, thank you for hanging out all night with us. I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
And, we'll be in touch on our Patreon. You will see the link to register for the July 19th Rock the Rick House. Come on, we got great.
Do it. Tom, if you're out of town, make sure if you're in town, come to the event. Hold on was fantastic. Do it.
There you go.
All right, guys, this has been fun. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, we love Tuesday nights too. Not Wednesday mornings, right, Todd? With all that whiskey.
Sure, it's all good.
It's all right. His liver's made of iron. We will see you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Frank, is there anything you want me to take you out to? Anything special that reminds you of Todd?
You know what? I'm always down with a P90X.
Oh, God damn. Frank, we were boys. Jeez.
I
Tom,
can't
you won.
believe
Tom,
a guy who thought P90X was a bourbon is drinking 16-year-old buff turkey. There's just something wrong
I'm
about
just saying, the irony is
It's
it
rich,
writes its
man.
own story.
God,
It really does.
it kind of makes you sad. But
Club.
until
Mr.
next time,
Cheers.
there will be a next time.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you guys.
Excellent. Okay, what you guys are all waiting for tonight on our live stream, our members only giveaway is something very special. We are giving away our top 5 whiskeys of 2020 to a lucky winner. Those are going to be the Knob Creek 12-year Select, the Wild Turkey Rare Breed Ride, the Rare Breed Masters Tier 17, the Old Crow Double Barrel 47, and then the Maker's Mark's P90X. All absolutely amazing bourbons that you can't find easily that Andy has. One lucky member will get it. So we can't wait to see you tonight, 8:30 p.m. And we'll have some fun. Cheers. I'm at the beach. That's where the live stream will be.